In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to create a Binance API key for spot, futures, and margin trading, while ensuring that you configure your permissions safely. This guide is particularly useful if you're planning to integrate with trading bots, apps, or other tools. Let's dive right in by discussing some preliminary steps and safety precautions that are essential before creating an API key. First, you'll want to confirm that your Binance account is verified. Typically, a basic or intermediate Know Your Customer, or KYC, check is required. This step is important to ensure that you're adhering to platform requirements and that your account is fully functional for API use. Next, make sure that two-factor authentication, or 2FA, is enabled on your account. Binance mandates 2FA for actions involving API key creation, and this adds an important layer of security to help protect your account. Additionally, it's crucial to be on a secure device and internet connection while you manage these settings. Avoid using public Wi-Fi networks or devices that you do not trust to maintain a high level of security for your account information and your new API key. Now, moving on to the steps for creating an API key using the desktop or web interface, let's begin. Once you've logged into your Binance account, navigate to the Profile or Account menu and select API Management. This is where you'll handle all your API needs. On the API Management page, click on Create API or Create New Key. This is the starting point for setting up your API key. Next, you'll want to label your API key with a descriptive name. This could be something like MyBot Spot Futures. Naming it appropriately will help you remember its purpose, especially if you have multiple keys in use. As you proceed, you'll be required to pass through a security verification process. This involves entering your 2FA code, confirming via email, and other security checks Binance might require. It's a handy feature that ensures you're the only one who can create and modify API keys tied to your account. Now, it's time to configure the permissions and restrictions. This is a critical task because it determines what your API key can do. If you enable read-only permissions, for example, the API will be able to access account data like balances, transaction history, and open orders, but it won't be able to execute trades or modify anything. If you wish to trade using your API, enable spot and margin trading permissions, and if you are venturing into futures trading, ensure you enable futures permissions. In the event that your trading strategy involves borrowing or transferring within margin accounts, enable the margin loan, repay, and transfer options. However, exercise caution with the withdrawals permission. It allows the API to make withdrawals from your account, which is high risk and not typically necessary for bots and tools. For added security, if you do enable withdrawals, be sure to use IP whitelisting to limit access to specific IP addresses. Implementing IP restrictions or whitelisting significantly enhances security by limiting the usage of your API key to only specified IP addresses. This keeps unauthorized access at bay and helps protect your assets. By carefully following these steps and guidelines, you'll be setting up your Binance API key not just effectively, but safely. Happy trading and stay secure.